Alright guys, welcome to part 2 of the American Guinea Pig commentary series we're doing here.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
this is Corey's Crypt,
And this is BDG Reviews.
and we're doing Bloodshock now. And
Yeah,
come, I think, August, we'll be doing Song of Solomon. Even if it's
yeah,
not branded as the American Guinea Pig thing, we're
yeah.
still going to do it, you know what I mean? As
Hell
if
yeah.
it was an American Guinea Pig, because it's what it started out as, and
Yeah,
hopefully it's what it stays, but in my mind it still is. And we'll be doing a Sacrifice too.
yep.
All right, man. So I literally know nothing about this. I'm just stoked it's on Blu-ray, get some new quality going, because
Yeah,
I don't know how much more Super 8 type footage I could have handled.
yeah.
But it worked really well with Bouquet of Guts and Gore. But
Yeah,
that's why I really appreciate this series, just for switching it up.
yeah.
All right, man. So we're going to hit play in three,
Yep.
2, 1, play. I appreciate, too, how the little medical symbol there for
Yeah, that was
on the
kind of
menu.
cool.
Yours is a black screen right now, right?
Yeah.
All right. And did the moon just pop up?
Yeah.
All right. That's weird. In the first American Guinea Pig film, the moon and all this started before the menu even popped up, right?
Yeah, I'm guessing it's probably because it was a DVD,
Yeah, maybe.
you know? I've always kind of liked that logo for Unearthed Films.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
It's this, I sort of used that as inspiration when I made my logo.
Oh, really? I could see the inspiration, actually.
Yeah, I thought, I dug the thing of like the film reel and everything. So,
Yeah. What sucks about these, though, I've
hmm
noticed, these don't have any, like, subtitle options or anything.
I know that's a bit of a
I'll let down, but hey, it is
yeah,
what it is.
yeah. But then again, I mean, do you really need subtitles for like Bouquet of Guts and Gore, for
That one
example?
definitely not. All you hear is cut film,
Yeah,
cut film. With this one, I don't. Is there a lot of dialogue in this or no?
there's a decent amount. Yeah,
Oh, okay, cool. This actor, I know I was watching something, and this actor's from I can't remember what they said, but it was something I knew. Oh,
yeah,
Gutter Balls.
yeah. I think so. Dan Ellis, right? Is
Yeah,
that it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Because have you seen Gutter Balls or no?
No, no, I haven't seen it.
It's a badass movie, man.
Yeah, I love that. Just puts the picture down.
Yeah, you know what kind of surprised me about this? I was
Mhm.
expecting like a state-of-the-art like facility and everything.
Yeah,
And this is just like
not quite.
faded bricks and everything. It's like,
Yeah,
so is this just supposed to be like an everyday person posing as a doctor type thing, just like homemade experiments?
yeah, pretty much. I mean, you know, I, I can't remember whether it's actually said if he's actually a doctor. I mean,
Interesting.
I would assume, he probably has some medical experience, but,
Do you got the case right in front of you?
yeah.
Oh, that's sick. Ooh.
Oh, man, Kakihara would be proud.
Oh yeah, that scene right there. Yep.
Yeah.
But
And,
does this have a commentary on it from Marcus Cook?
uh,
Or
yeah,
yeah, oh, okay, cool.
there's Marcus Cook and Stephen Biro.
All right, sweet.
Yeah.
Some
You
about
know,
tongue type horror gets to me, man. They're even sewing it up like Kakihara.
yeah. And I mean, that's kind of the thing also that sort of makes me think that, maybe he has some actual doctor experience.
Yeah.
Because he's using proper, like medical stitches and everything.
Oh, I love that with the Bloodshock in the background.
Yeah.
You know, it does give it a whole new kind of vibe seeing it in like HD,
Yeah.
like the gore like that.
Yeah, definitely. And it's the sort of thing, like I was saying on the last commentary, there's actually, I think it's in Germany, they have a release of this that isn't all in color.
Yeah, but you
You
said,
know,
didn't you tell me the scene where it does evolve into color, like
it,
it's more effective because it was
oh,
black and white so long?
definitely. It really is.
So
And like
that
I said,
so that
it's a beautiful scene, really.
so that version,
Grotesque,
while in
beautiful.
color, would probably take some of the impact away.
I'm sure it would, but then again, it would be nice to have the option.
Man, you almost like feel, dude. It's like harder like this because you actually feel this dude's pain, dude.
Yeah, and
Like the first, the girls aren't saying anything or screaming. Where
yeah,
this dude's like, man,
yeah,
it's a whole different like feeling when you actually hear the dude like crying and stuff.
yeah,
It just makes it that much more like intense.
yeah, definitely.
Where the first one, you almost all the feelings out of it. Like you're just watching the mutilation. Where this, you're like,
Yeah,
damn, like this dude's actually alive, and they're just slowly doing
yeah.
it.
Well, then again, like in the first one, they were all numbed up or whatever, or not numbed up, like drugged up and everything. Where in this, this is more about inflicting pain,
Yeah,
like
man.
like purposely, you know, inflicting pain.
Yeah, dude. I like too how they gave it to different directors. It's not just Stephen Biro or
Yeah,
doing it. I like how they gave the directing duties to Marcus Cook.
yeah,
Which
and
is this? Do you have his IMDb up? Is this his film after 100 Tears?
I think it is. I'll bring it up right now.
Like, I wonder if he's had any director duties between those two.
Um, I don't know. I would assume he has, because I mean, he's pretty good.
Now, do you know if where this was filmed too?
I think again this might have been in Florida.
Oh, okay. Maybe the same warehouse. I don't know. Because I
Uh,
did read in that booklet that the first one was filmed in a warehouse in Tampa.
yeah. Come here, go back. Stupid phone not going to the right things. Marcus Cook. Here we go. Now, uh, IMDb.
Is your screen just like straight up black right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
Yeah. Okay, filmography. As director. So apparently he's directed 6 things. He's done Bloodshock, High 8, which is a...
Anthology film, yeah.
Yeah, he did one in there.
Wild
Something
Eye
called...
actually released that.
Oh, yeah? Cool.
Yeah.
I did Fell. I don't know what that is.
Nah, neither do
100
I.
Tears, Rot, and
I heard
Snuff,
a lot.
Snuff Perversions, Bizarre Cases of Death. And he did 3 segments in that.
Huh.
So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, Rot I heard of. I think that's like an older film.
1999.
Yeah.
It says video, so it must be shot on video.
Yeah, I think they were releasing it on VHS. Like
That's
I think
kind
the
of...
cover's green and it has like a skeleton with a mohawk.
The one that it has here is just like some guy clapping and some bloody people on Rot written in green, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Is that
he doesn't
food?
have
Is it pudding or something or gravy?
I think so. I
Yeah. Well, he can't
with
really
it,
eat anything with his tongue.
yeah. With it being in black and white, though, it's sort of,
Nasty.
yeah. I was just sort of assumed it was some kind of like protein goo.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the bare necessities to keep them alive.
Oh, I'm sure that's kind of like martyrs, dude. Remember?
Yeah,
They were giving her just that yellow goo. That's
yeah,
literally just protein.
yeah.
This, now watching these again is getting you hyped for Song of Solomon.
Definitely.
I think we got, what, 2 months to wait?
Yeah. I mean, it's killing me having to wait that long, honestly, because
Yeah.
I really want to see it.
Yeah. Especially
Um,
Song of Solomon.
yeah,
Although Sacrifice, I really dig the cover to it.
yeah,
There's just something about it.
yeah. And apparently, from what I've heard, sacrifice sort of ties everything kind of together,
Really?
apparently. Like, because apparently all of these are actually connected in some way.
Interesting. I wonder if like it'll be something like the kid, his dad or something, maybe paid
I
for
don't
the
know.
user. I don't know. I'm
Could
interested to
be.
see how it all ties together. I
Yeah,
know the
it'll be
cover art
interesting.
for Song of Solomon. I
Yeah,
hope they like make posters available of it because I know they had them available on like Indiegogo.
yeah,
I want to buy one though. Like I'd pay 20 for it easily if it was
yeah,
like a full size poster of that cover art with the priest.
yeah. That's a sweet looking cover. It really is.
Yeah.
I honestly though, I like the one with the giant stuff coming out of the chick's mouth
Oh,
or whatever,
that's disgusting looking.
and that's what makes it just so awesome.
I
And
know. I
you know,
wish it sucks. I want to get that cover, but
yeah,
that's not the cover to the 3 disc. You know what I mean?
no,
Like I think that'll
um,
be just like a variant. You know what I mean? Which are usually
yeah,
only on the 1 disc, I think.
yeah. I mean, hell, all I could think would be maybe when it comes out, contacting Unearthed Films,
Yeah.
like directly and saying, like, hey, do you have any left over, like
Y-
with this cover?
Yeah. When the movie comes out, I'll contact him anyway to just ask if I can buy a poster
Yeah,
because I'd get that thing framed. It's like just the priest artwork I think is really cool.
it
Like
is.
I'd
It's
be
just
happy with that. I know they don't. They probably didn't make a poster at all with that whatever that stuff is coming out of her mouth.
yeah, it's kind of awesome, whatever it is. But
Yeah. Looks like a octopus tentacle or something.
yeah,
Damn, this dude fuck you up.
yeah,
I like
yeah,
how his desk has like the little miniature torso on it, like he's legit or something.
yeah,
Although he does have like the X-ray, he looks like Johnny Cash.
yeah. I always sort of got the idea. I can't remember whether it's actually brought up, like what he is or anything. I always got the idea he was kind of like a mob doctor or something.
Really? I
You know,
could pick.
like he'd actually been trained,
Yeah, I
but
get the vibe like
you
kind
know,
of like Dieter Laser and Human Centipede.
yeah,
I almost get
yeah,
that kind of vibe, like he was just fired for malpractice or something.
yeah. This is just so brutal. I mean, they're just beating the crap out of him, and he has no clue why.
That's what I do. Do you like that fact that you don't see him get picked up? You have no idea like how he
Yeah,
got picked up or put into this situation,
yeah. I
or do
dig
you
it.
find out later, or does it still leave it all a mystery?
Right at the end, there's something that not so much the how, but the why, and it's quite interesting. So I'm not going to spoil it for you because it's a pretty damn good ending.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I dig this dude's acting though.
yeah. Well, I mean, considering he's not like he can't say anything, he just make noises.
There's just a note chilling there.
Yep.
You know what? This dude could technically, if he wanted to, just start slamming his head against the floor and just end it.
Yeah.
Because most padded cells, they're padded on the floor too.
Yeah.
Welcome to hell. Yeah, that
Yeah.
would
I
be
mean,
hell, dude. That would be like a worse nightmare.
yeah. And I mean, it would be one thing if if you knew why you were there.
Yeah.
It'd be another thing altogether, if you're there, you're being tortured, and you have no clue why.
Yeah, man. It would just be a worse nightmare, dude. You're
Yeah,
just sitting there waiting for the next session, pretty much.
yeah. I love it because that totally looks like a DIY padded cell.
Oh yeah.
Like
I was just sitting there thinking, like, I could probably make that.
exactly. They just took a room, painted it white, and stuck some like long pillows on the wall or
Yeah,
something.
the sound when he was rubbing his fingers against it almost was like vinyl or something.
Yeah.
Or like the material that's on like pool chairs or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Like what's like I like how he's got the little
Oh,
circle doctor thing on his forehead, but like he
yeah,
really needs that for anything. Like
yeah,
so I was like, well, I'm doing doctor-like experiments, might as well dress the part.
yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. What makes me think he has actual doctor skill? You'll notice in a little in a little bit, when it sort of ramps up. But like he
Cat got your tongue. So
yeah.
whoever's leaving this knows what's up.
Oh yeah,
Do you see who's leaving this stuff?
yeah. I won't spoil it for you. Pretty soon you'll find out. I love that all these walls have enough of a gap that he can put these in.
Yeah. How are these being left in his room, though?
That is also explained soon. Should I tell you, or do you just want to wait and see?
No, I'll wait and see.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
I'm just more or less thinking out loud.
Yeah. It's funny. Sometimes when he sat there, he has a look like what's his name? Michael Keaton.
Ooh, Batman?
Yeah.
I'll have to see him again.
Yeah, it seems to be just when he sat in that white room, he just gets these looks every now and then. You're like, that could totally be Michael Keaton.
You just hear that Danny Elfman score.
Yeah.
Dun,
Oh yeah. Yeah, it all turns out, he's actually Bruce Wayne and it's the Joker doing this.
this is Arkham Asylum.
Exactly. There you go. Oh man.
Man, it would be a funny idea just to come out every movie that comes out in the American Guinea Pig franchise. Just make the spoof version.
Yeah. You could totally do it too.
I don't know. American Test Rat. That's what we'll call him.
That would be awesome. American Test Rat. Oh man. Yeah.
America's darkest secret has just become your laughing stock.
Yeah.
You know, the back of the box says Japan's darkest secret is.
Yeah.
Isn't that used to see if you still got feeling
Yeah.
in your legs or whatever? Oh, that's a
Yeah.
nice touch. That's cool. I always want to see that in a doctor's office.
Yes. An old rotted
To your head.
taxidermy. Here you go. It would make it really funny. It's like he didn't hunt that deer. He just he found it on the side of the road and got it taxidermied. This is the thing that he has all these instruments and they're all
Brand new.
hermetically sealed and everything. And
Why
it's
would you need that sealed like that, though? Like, I feel like that's like an instrument like a doctor would just like rinse off and stuff. I mean,
yeah,
you're
I
not
guess
like cutting into anybody with it.
you're not, but I guess, infection and everything.
Yeah.
And the whole thing here is, they're actively...
Oh, it is puncturing the skin.
Yeah. They're actively trying to keep him alive.
They obviously want his blood. I mean,
Yeah.
the title Bloodshock, and they're
Yep.
getting a jar of his blood. I didn't think these things actually punctured your skin.
I think,
See, it
Yeah,
would have been cool if this came with one of them. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like as like a special edition bonus, they put one of them in the box.
that would be
I
interesting.
mean, you're
to say
already
the
getting
least.
a really badass box, though.
Yeah, definitely. Oh. Yeah, I think he's like pushing overly hard on
Yeah,
purpose.
punch yeah.
Yeah, you know, there's no there's no what's the word I'm looking for? Gentleness in
No.
this. It's like, no, we have plans for you.
Give me a 5. What's that supposed to do, though?
It's just to inflict pain.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a... Never seen any kind of torture done with an instrument like that.
No. I think, in reality, it's for like nerve
Yeah, that's what... Yeah.
damage and stuff. But,
One of those, do you feel this? Yeah or no? Yeah.
yeah.
But I think they just lightly put it on your skin.
Yeah.
I wonder if Hanes is a sponsor.
He very may will well be.
It's like, our underwear could withstand hours and hours of torture.
I always thought this would have been funny if he just handed it to the big guy and said, like, go to town.
Yeah.
It's like... The funny thing is, we're 20 minutes in. When you think where we were 20 minutes into Bouquet of Guts and Gore.
They were still just, like, kind of looking at the body.
Yeah. So, this actually
There's
jumps
a faster
forward.
pace, yeah.
Yeah.
And I just love how it's just a totally different vibe with pouring alcohol in it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
You know how stressful it would be to be, like, in this movie, though? Like, just to keep doing takes of this and going through this?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Like, I'd be curious to see, like pay, like, how much the actors got paid and stuff. Because it couldn't have been too much, I mean...
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm pretty sure most of the
Probably like
budget
200 a
on
day or
these,
something.
at the most, I would assume. I think most of the budget goes, rightfully so, towards effects.
Yeah. It's more
You
just like
know.
a passion thing, or people that just want to be...
In a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's kind of like with Trauma. People just show up wanting to be in the movies.
Yeah, if you lived in Tampa, though, or in Florida, and they were like, you want to be in it, would you do it?
Hell
No pay?
yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, in a
I'm
heartbeat.
sure this dude got paid something, though.
Yeah, he'll have got a decent wage, I would assume.
Like, usually the main people. Like, I'm sure the doctor that threw him in didn't get paid nothing.
Yeah.
For the rest of your life, you taste metal, or whatever he says, or you only taste iron.
Yeah.
That'd be cool if each country did their own version of this. German guinea pig and, like,
Yeah.
Indian guinea pig and...
Yeah, it would be interesting. Because different cultures have different...
England guinea pig and half of it's cut.
Yeah, yeah. Half just is like censored by the BBC or whatever. Or BBFC or whatever it's called.
Censored by the BBC. The
Yeah.
big black cock.
Oh, man. Crayons.
Oh, shit. So there's someone on the other side of this thing.
Yep.
And you actually see the person on the other side?
Yeah. Yeah. Sufficient to
Well, if
say,
it's just a torso. Oh, well, they'd need something to push it through.
Oh.
Eat notes? What, is she saying that to, like, so you don't get hungry or something?
No, I think it's
Oh,
just,
so they don't find them? Yeah.
yeah. Though, like, let's be honest, though, would they really care?
Yeah, I mean, who cares?
I mean, they're torturing these people.
And it's like, you could have sent any message, but you wasted that chance to give that message just to say to eat it.
Yeah,
I mean, realistically, how many pieces of paper do you get in there? It's like you just wasted one of your pieces of paper saying that.
yeah.
I'd send one back that said, send nudes.
That would be hilarious.
Just draw yourself naked.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, you could totally see that like in a parody.
Yeah. Man, getting some good ideas here.
Yeah.
American test rat.
I love that. I really do. That sounds hilarious. Oh.
And the logo would just be like gibberish, but it looked cool.
Yeah.
It looks Japanese, but it's just nothing.
Yeah. Or you just get Japanese that says chicken noodle soup.
Get Japanese letters for chicken noodle soup for the teenage soul or whatever you call those books.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man.
Or just something like, just really lame, like Happy Unicorn or something, or
Yeah. Yeah.
Happy Fun Time.
Yeah.
Or just Barbie Princess and Japanese letters, but just make it look sinister looking.
Yeah. Well, it would totally work, wouldn't it?
Have Leslie Nielsen do a cameo,
Yeah.
because he's in all the spoof movies.
Yeah. Oh, man. Oh. You'd think they'd have at least given him a bed.
Yeah, I know.
Like a blanket or something.
Yeah, they don't give a shit, though.
Yeah.
I can understand why they don't give him a blanket, I mean. But if they do
Yeah.
want to keep him alive, I mean,
Yeah.
keep him comfortable. Now, see him, they're a lot more cleaner than the Bouquet of Guts and Gore people. They actually
Yeah.
have, like, that sanitary cloth out, and
Yeah.
it's all shiny silver. It's not just a rusty blade.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's sort of the thing, they're trying to keep him alive. Where Bouquet was all about making him dead.
Oh, yeah. Man, they ought to get the Bouquet people in here, because even though they were trying to kill him, they lasted a lot longer than they should have.
Yeah. Yeah, apparently they have some magic that makes them, live.
Man, what's with
It's
these
like-
people's, like, fascination with the bottom of the feet?
I don't know.
Well, it is an intense place if you think about it.
Yeah. And he's like petting him. Don't look at me.
Where's the tube coming from? Do you know?
It's just hooked up to like his arm, I guess. Yeah.
Jeez. Man, getting right near the heel, that would be intense.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, my toes are curling right now just seeing this. I was
Yeah.
like, oh.
I'm laughing that I was expecting some state-of-the-art facility.
Yeah. And then again, very like,
But
good
look
boy.
at the floors. It's just like straight up, everything's run down, but it looks like just brand new plywood.
Yeah.
For the floor.
Oh, look at this hair. You have really nice hair for a guy your age. Oh, man.
Have you seen the behind-the-scenes features on this?
Yeah. Yeah, there's actually one point where, they, where, like, Stephen Biro is going
There's the
around.
cover.
Yeah. Stephen Biro is going around and, like, they're filming in, like, another part of the thing, so, like we gotta be quiet here. They're filming over there.
Damn. There's now, have you put in the soundtrack to this one?
No.
I wonder if it's
This
essentially
one-
the same thing.
It could be. I mean,
Or I wonder if you hear that click, like that metronome in the back.
maybe. That
I feel
click
like
and
it's
like
just
the little
drone sounds like that, probably, just like the first one.
yeah. Killers like yeah, you're doing good.
I mean, what kind of soundtrack could you really have with this? Maybe
Metal.
some Smash Mouth? Somebody once told me no.
That would be hilarious. It genuinely would.
Like a real upbeat, like early 2000s comedy soundtrack.
Yeah.
If you were this dude, wouldn't you rip this padding off the wall and be like, yo, who the hell's back there?
Yeah.
Like, that would be my first thing. I'd just start tearing at the walls. I mean, what do you really got to lose?
Yeah.
It's like, well, I don't got enough hair on my head. Let me get some pubes for you. That's what it is,
Oh,
just braided up pubes.
yeah, there you go. Oh,
Wouldn't you grab his hand and just pull him through?
like get through.
Get over here.
Oh. I know, hard.
Just right back. I ain't gay.
Oh.
Because it looked like a man hand. I could be wrong. It looked like a male hand, though, going through. But it could just be bloody and all messed up.
Yeah.
Although it has to be a woman, though. I mean, what kind of dude puts a heart on the paper? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Man, it's like seriously, like you'd think he'd at least rip it up before he eats it. I mean,
No, he
simply
just gets it over with. Is he eating that, too? What the hell? I'd write back, don't ever give me anything again.
Yeah. It's how it's hanging out his mouth.
Yeah, like stick
You
to
know.
paper.
Yeah. Oh man.
I'd just take off my whole uniform and pass it over. Be like, now eat this.
Yeah. Oh. And here he is with his slop.
See, this dude looks the part, though. Like, he looks like a evil nurse, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, he really does.
You know, at least they do give him kind of like a smock type thing. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, they could have just thrown him in there butt naked, you know?
Oh, that's funny. There, maybe it's like dog food or something.
I don't know. I'm sure it's pudding though in real life.
Oh yeah. Oh, hello. You see, look, I have these teeth.
What's he gonna start yanking out teeth?
I think so. I mean,
Did you only see this once when it first came out?
yeah. Again, like with Bouquet, you know, it's like you don't want to ruin the, you know.
Did Bouquet hold up or no?
Yeah, it did. I don't like these. This teeth, it doesn't look right. I'm gonna have to do something about that.
Oh shit. Yeah, teeth stuff gets me.
Yeah. And hell, I just went to the dentist today.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
It's like, oh.
Ooh, yeah, I don't like that.
You just wanted to like, is it safe?
Oh, from Marathon Man?
Yeah.
Is it safe? Is what safe? Is it
Is
safe?
it safe? I'd have just been like, yes, it's safe. Go away.
Well, I like about that he had literally no idea what he was talking about at all.
Yeah. All the more reason, just say like, yes, it's safe. Oh.
Does it tell you like what the point of all this is though? Like why he's doing that? Like the first one, you know, it's just a snuff film. They're selling it.
Yeah. It's hinted at. I can't remember whether they actually tell you, but well, the hint that they give you, should I tell you or?
Yeah.
Yeah, the hint that they kind of give, if I remember right, it's something along the line of like their blood after they've been like tortured, like has like a almost like a drug effect.
Oh, okay.
So they're torturing them,
So that's where like the
draining them.
Bloodshock name comes from.
Yeah, essentially it's like a drug. I guess it's maybe like the
Certain
um
endorphins or something in it.
yeah yeah
That's
it's
pretty cool.
like,
You know what?
I don't
You know
I
what I like too? The fact that this isn't supposed to be a snuff film, so they don't have to come up with a reason why it's being filmed and stuff. It could be
yeah
like an actual movie.
yeah.
Yeah, that's intense, dude.
I wonder how he's choosing teeth.
I don't
He's
know.
just, I don't like that one. You're coming with me.
I wonder if he's just ripping them all out. Oh, there's the hair, bro, from
Oh,
that one chick.
like
I wonder if he's like
wait.
putting two and two together, or if he didn't notice.
I don't think he notices. If I remember right. Let me look in here now. Oh, that's better.
So you like this one better than Bouquet?
Yeah, it's a better movie, but because I mean, really, let's be honest, Bouquet doesn't really have a story.
No.
Essentially, it's gore for the sake of gore. Not there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah.
You know, one thing I always sort of think with Bouquet, it would have been better in another narrative. So like, say you had like, like the movie 8mm.
Yeah.
If you had made Bouquet of Guts and Gore like one of the snuff films in that,
Yeah, like if there was like a framing story like that.
yeah, I mean, it would be neat. But then again, you know, um, I guess sort of the whole idea of it is, it's just like this is just the product you're getting.
Yeah. What like where are they getting this paper from?
They like give it to them. I don't know why exactly.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got a crayon. Yeah, that is weird why they would do that.
I think it's so that they can communicate to
Oh, the
the
guards.
yeah. I just think it would be funny if like they just like wrote like I would like to leave. And they said like okay.
Oh, I didn't know you wanted that. Okay.
Yeah, and that's all it was. It was literally just a fact of, they you just have to ask and they'll let you go. That would be hilarious.
This would be a good thing though. Like, remember that South Park episode with the human centipede, where it's like it all happened because they didn't read the fine print in the update.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like when you updated your iTunes account, you didn't read the fine print.
Oh man.
You
Does,
accepted our terms of use.
does anyone read fine print though? Honestly,
No.
no. I mean, unless like you have to pay for something. I
Even
don't.
then,
Yeah, even then it's just done.
I do always think about that though. Like when you sign something, you're like, yeah, just sign here, here, and here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we have an X, so you don't even have to read it. Okay.
Yeah. So here's kind of the hint, of what's going on.
But they don't tell you at all who's buying it. Oh,
I
or is he just straight up taking it?
yeah. Um.
Oh shit, he just injects. Dude, that's a weird looking arm though.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is just straight up for shoe goddess.
That's kind of awesome.
Yeah. You notice too the torso
Yeah.
completely changed.
Yeah.
Damn, so he's going through all this just for his like supply.
Yeah. Now, I can't, like I said, it's been a long time since I saw it. When did this come out?
2016.
2016, yeah, so it's been 2 years since I've seen it. You know,
What's
uh,
cool is this is from this is Housecore Horror Film Fest. I
yeah,
think that's Phil and Samo's festival
I think so, yeah,
from Pantera.
yeah. See, again, why doesn't he rip it up smaller? It'd be so easier to swallow.
Yeah, the white in this movie gets intense after a while, though.
Yeah, and you can see why when the color comes in.
It's a chick's hand, you could tell by the fingers.
Yeah,
What do you mean you could tell why when the colors come in? Oh,
you
just
can,
how because you've been
yeah,
so used to the black and white.
yeah,
Now you got to admit though that the packaging bouquet is a lot better than this packaging.
it is. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's just,
But this does fit the movie, this packaging.
definitely, that's kind of the thing, then again, like when you have a movie that's 90% in black and white, like so for example, all the pictures on the cover are all in black and white.
Yeah.
It's just kind of what you have to do.
Now on the front of your boxes, like do yours
Yep.
have like the little indents or whatever? Like on the
Um,
front cover of your sets? Like does it kind
uh,
of dip a little bit on the front? Like it's not perfectly straight?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think it's just how it's
Yeah, from the plastic
made.
being on it.
Could be, yeah.
Still
And
a badass packaging. Oh, that's sick.
yep. And
Man,
that's
that's
also,
weird. That's like uncomfortable.
yeah.
Even looking at it.
And that's also what makes me think, that's not something you could just put somebody in.
What do you mean?
Like that head gear thing and everything. You need some medical
Oh yeah.
knowledge to do that. And you can see from her how far
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't.
yeah, how far along she is, if you will.
Yeah. So they're just literally just wringing these people out for their blood, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
So does this dude obviously gets his hair shaved at some point? Because
Yeah.
there's a picture in here where he's bald.
Yeah. That's coming up pretty soon if I remember right.
This dude does have an interesting look to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like real uncomfortable to look at. Look at the crotch though of her.
I know.
It's kind of disgusting, dude.
Yeah.
Although in black and white though, it really does add to the mood. Like her eyes and everything really do stand out.
Yeah. They do. It's like, come here, you. You go in this chair. I just love the fact they don't have feet on the chair. No, it's like, think we can afford feet? What do you think this is?
Yeah, there is something. This one is a little more disturbing to me, I think, than the first one.
Yeah.
Just knowing how long they've been sitting here.
Yeah. And it's
See,
also the fact, like, again, we've been hinted at why they're doing this, but, it's not.
I think this is all straight up so the dude can get high.
Yeah.
Do they show what this girl looks like normally, like in the behind the scenes, or probably not?
Yeah. In the behind the scenes stuff, they have, like, some interviews, if I remember right.
I wonder
And,
if she had to shave her head straight up for this.
if I remember right, I think it's a bald cap.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Yeah, that would be intense, dude.
Yeah.
And look, you see the scars on her cheeks and stuff. Assuming he did it, she would have had to been there a long time
Yeah.
for all that to heal up like that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like literally months worth of
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
healing there.
Just going through months of that, dude.
Yeah. And, it's like, it's all completely unnecessary.
What's the point of that thing? Like, what's that supposed to do?
It's supposed to keep your head, like, from moving.
Stabilized, I know, but she seemed to be
Yeah.
fine when they took it off.
Yeah, I think they
Or
put it
it's just
on.
done stabilizing.
I think they just put it on simply to,
Keep
you
her
know,
uncomfortable.
yeah, pretty much. This guy certainly likes looking in people's mouths.
I'd laugh if he was just a dentist that wanted to be a doctor, you know what I mean?
That would be hilarious. That would be genuinely hilarious.
Hey, maybe.
Yeah,
He was like, I'm always wanted to be a doctor, but just never couldn't do
yeah,
it.
yeah,
I do love that deer head, though.
yeah. It's just so random. It's just like, okay, here you go. I'm not gonna bother.
Like he's trying to class the place up a little bit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but he doesn't want to paint or he doesn't want to spackle the walls or anything. It's just no, I'm not gonna plaster or anything. I'll just stick a deer head up here. That'll work.
Yeah, man.
And it's this raggedy ass deer head too. It's not even like a pristine one.
Yeah. You think this was filmed? Are you able to bring it up where this was filmed, or I don't know even know where
I'll
anyone...
take a
Does this
look.
have a Wikipedia page? I
I
don't
would
even know.
I would assume it would. Uh, Bloodshock. Uh, oh, it doesn't look to have check the IMDb perhaps.
Yeah, that's crazy. It doesn't have a Wikipedia.
Yeah. Uh, release dates. Oh, The Wire. This is also what makes me think he's got some medical knowledge.
Yeah, the fact that he could cut in all like this but still keep him alive.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's like audition right there.
Yeah. But it's almost worse because it's inside.
I know, dude. Oh, you could see the shavings of the bone.
Oh, oh, I know. And it's like, you know, and it's all this, no anesthetic or anything. I mean,
Yeah, that would be... You'd be screaming, dude, like, you know.
yeah, definitely. Mm, yeah, I can't see anything on here as to where it was filmed.
Yeah, I don't think it said it in the little book either. It may. I don't know.
I think it does in
Special features.
the special features. Yeah. Let me just take a look. Yeah, it doesn't say in the book either.
What's cool too is I think the special features says they have like a Q&A at a festival.
Yeah, at Days of the Dead in Atlanta.
Yeah, did you see those?
Yeah,
They
yeah,
pretty
it was good.
informative or no?
Yeah, I mean, well, it's like your typical Q&A, like like what were you thinking when you filmed this scene? Why did you choose such a thing? And
Yeah.
your basic.
Now what? I'm curious as to like what they need to go to Indiegogo for. Like I would have thought on Earth, none of them would have enough money to do it just right off rip, you know?
I think probably, they want a certain level of quality,
Yeah.
and they know, I think Song of Solomon, I think, brought in, I think it was 52,000 through Indiegogo or something like that. And I think it's more almost just like for the finishing touches and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, that's sort of the feeling I get, at least.
Yeah.
Uh
It's cool though because they are, they're already, like when they made the first one, I mean, they're already adding to a legacy, so,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're probably pretty confident it would bring in money
Oh yeah.
because it's already an established, franchise, or I
Yeah.
guess you'd call it a franchise.
Yeah. Oh, it's just the way that wound is leaking.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like, ugh.
Yeah, man. There doesn't seem to be a whole lot of, like, really torture type films out. It seems like these and, like, I don't know, maybe Long and Flowers are the last ones. You don't hear about a lot of them coming out anymore.
No, I mean, it's more, I guess, I don't want to say it's died off, but it's, the genre's sort of turned a bit,
Yeah.
and here's a twisted scene.
Yeah, like the early 2000s were like the best time for these.
Yeah, I mean, with, like, Hostel and
Oh
everything,
yeah,
and,
and the French Extreme.
yeah. Well, the French Extreme really were, let's be honest, they were really the birth of, like, the whole torture porn thing.
Oh yeah. Ugh. So they just had this, whatever this is, in her leg this whole time.
Yep.
Damn.
It's the sheer amount of it that gets me. It's like, it's bad enough, like, there's something in there, but it's like, look,
What is it? It looks like just like a
I think it's like
cut
a,
up towel or something. Or
I think it
gauze.
is. Yeah, I think it's like a packing of something. Uh,
Damn, they're bringing
yeah, bring in the wire saw or whatever it's called. Oh, man. What makes it all harder is, like, it's all internal.
Yeah.
It's not even like, they're getting cut up, whatever. They're getting cut up, but then they're getting stitched back together and everything. With all this crap being done inside.
Yeah, man. Just look on her face, dude. Oh man.
Yeah. Oh, and the
With the arm
twitch.
just twitching and everything.
Yeah. Well, hell, that rings a bit with me. I mean, I had a bone spur in my hand that got taken out, and at one point I wasn't quite under, so I could feel it. So I was like twitching my hand. I remember that. So something like that kind of brings that back.
I do gotta say that skin there looks a little fake.
Yeah.
Pores on it.
Yeah.
But it's okay. It's passable.
Yeah.
See where, like, that's where, like, the bouquet of guts and gore really made it, covered a lot of that stuff up.
Yeah, with
I mean, it's still,
lower quality
yeah, it's
picture.
still
and everything.
gruesome to look at. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But at least they went through it to put pores on it, you know what I mean?
That's true, yeah. Yeah, and I mean, those, I don't know a lot about surgery or anything, but those look like proper,
Loops and everything.
yeah, they look like proper stitches, they don't look like some, like, you know, like homemaker, like sews, like buttons on shirts. It's just decide to sew someone up.
Yeah, the thing is, this threading, though, seems a little thicker than what would be normal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like this
I'm
is some pretty
I'm
thick thread and needle.
I'm sure that's probably, you know, to cause more pain. But then again, we are kind of in like a super close up, aren't we?
Yeah. It almost like, yeah, it's kind of, I think that was kind of a poor choice directing wise to go that close up because it does make it look a little faker, the skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were better off kind of doing like a closer angle than what we're at now, but
Yeah.
not as close as to what it was.
Yeah. I love that. It's like I'm not going to put a new bandage on. I'll just use this same one, just put some tape on it.
You'd think though if they were going to keep them alive that they'd, uh, do what they can to stop infection.
Yeah.
Yeah, this makes me just want to go seek out some more intense films.
Yeah. I mean,
There's just something fun about them.
there is definitely.
Yeah, like when you see Flowers, you'll love that. It's just that's a really intense film, but it's awesome. And
Cool.
another one they did Aftermath. You should pick that up if you ever find it decent price.
Yeah.
Because I think even on the Unearthed Film site, it's like $25.
Yeah. I mean, I
It's
know
a
it did.
classic though when it comes to like torture like stuff.
Yeah.
Well, it's not really torture because the thing's dead, but just extreme gore. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you heard anything about that film or no?
I've just always heard that like it's one of those ones where, people use it almost like a test.
Yeah.
Like, like you watch like Friday the 13th and everything and you think you're this hardcore horror fan. Someone shows you Aftermath and they're like, yeah.
Yeah.
See, like watch this and then tell me you're a hardcore horror fan and I'll believe you.
Definitely. It makes Necromantic look real tame. Because
That's kind of
I'm
to say
actually
it's
not a
something. Yeah.
fan of Necromantic, to be honest. I'm
I
not
don't
like a
know.
big fan of Jorg Bucharest in general. I like Schramm,
Yeah.
but that's about it. I mean, I own the Necromantics, I own Der Todsking, but
Yeah.
Schramm's the only one I'd probably ever watch again.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind Necromantic. I mean, I think it's kind of interesting. I think it would have been better in black and white.
Yeah, I just find it brutally boring. Like, I like the score, but
Yeah.
I don't know, there's something, it's not as shocking as people made it out to be growing up. Because
Oh,
I
yeah.
actually didn't see it until Cult Epics released it on Blu-ray.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, you got the Blu-ray?
Yeah.
You know what I like are the pictures. You know what came with the pictures?
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
look like actual real photos. It's like one
Yeah.
photo. I
Yeah.
actually put them in frames, and I have them hanging on my wall.
That's cool.
And my mom came from New Jersey one time, and
Hmm.
she walked in my room, and she looked at it, she was like, because it looks like real photos. She was like, who are
Yeah.
these people?
And like, I don't know. Some guy.
Found them on the side of the road. They look cool.
Yeah.
That'd be
Mm.
creepy.
Yeah. I love like here the almost like the care that he's doing to shave his head.
Yeah. It
You know,
almost,
it's like he's being like overly gentle shaving his head. It's like,
but while torturing them.
yeah, there's like,
The thing with these people though is why aren't they like screaming in pain and stuff with all this, the torture stuff? Like most of the time they're just kind of looking blankly, like they were given LSD or some kind of
yeah. I don't know unless maybe by this point they're so,
numb to it.
yeah. Well, I mean, I think that's the case with her.
Yeah.
I think,
See this.
she's
Yeah,
been there just so damn long.
yeah. This movie is like more harder to watch, just in the sense that you just feel their pain a lot more. Just
Yeah.
because at least with Bouquet and Guts and Gore, you get the sense it's over within a few hours. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're going through that for just a few hours, where this is just like back and forth. Like,
Yeah.
see, this would be the worst, just the downtime. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just to live with what's going on. Like, just, you could tell she had gauges in her ears at one point.
Yeah.
I want to see her with her hair and everything, see if she's See if she's hot, because you can't really tell.
Yeah, it's a bit difficult when they don't have hair and they're all messed up.
Yeah. Although I do give Marcus Cook props on that, because it looks legit.
Yeah, yeah. I never noticed they took their eyebrows as well.
Oh, really?
No, I just noticed that now.
Wonder if that means they shave their pubes, too.
Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
When it comes to things like this, nothing surprises me anymore.
Yeah, they're straight up doing the same thing they did to the girl here.
Yeah, I get the idea they have like a set bunch of things. Like we'll do this and we'll do this and we'll do this and
Yeah.
we'll go back and do this and then, you know,
Does this
like
dude end up in one of them headsets, too, or no?
um, I can't remember honestly.
I hope that metronome's in the soundtrack, because
That
it
would,
plays a big part of the actual soundscape.
yeah.
Man,
It's like,
this guinea pig series loves degloving people. Oh,
oh
shit.
yeah.
Dude's licking the skull and everything.
Mm, almost like
I wonder what this dude thought when he read the script. He's like, no, I want you to peel back the skin and lick the skull.
he's probably thinking like,
Because he looks like he's probably in
oh
his late 50s, early 60s.
yeah. He's like, just make sure you have enough cocaine on set and I'll be fine.
Yeah, that would be just the worst part, just laying there, just silence, just pretty
Yeah.
much looking at your wounds.
Yeah.
Like, you think they got AC in this building or no?
I would think not. So, yeah.
Just slow, just back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. If you were to cut this movie without any gore or anything in it, it would just be them going back and forth between the rooms.
It'd be, you don't see him giving him any sedatives or anything. It would be, I don't think you'd be able to withstand all this pain and still be alive.
I
Yeah, I just don't think it'd be possible.
I don't know. I mean, the human body's a strange thing.
Yeah.
You know.
I feel like
it
you'd
could
go
be
into shock.
surprising.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
No
yeah.
pun intended, but you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, I'm quite sure you would. I mean, it's like this like I'm gonna put this hook in here and well, we know what's going in there now.
Oh shit! More of this wire.
Yeah.
Jeez. Marcus Cook must be a huge audition fan,
Yeah, yeah.
because that's like the only movie I've ever seen that in.
Yeah. Here, I'll put it through this little hook. I mean, the thing is, you would totally think that they'd use like an electric saw.
Yeah.
Oh. It was that
Yeah,
click.
that snap. Yeah.
Yeah. Again, like with Bouquet, the sound
Yeah.
makes a
Sounds get me
big-
more. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's intense.
Yeah.
I'm anxious to see the scene with color.
Yeah.
Just cause the black and white, it does get intense after a while.
Yeah. And it's like I said,
And another beating heart.
I know they certainly love their beating hearts, don't they?
Yeah.
Well, it's
I
a
wonder
it's
if
a
it's
good
just
good
somebody
effect.
on the bottom, blowing, like if it's just like a balloon type thing, someone just blowing into it from the bottom or something.
Yeah, I would assume so. Look at that, the lungs as well. Damn.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. It's
Yeah.
it's definitely more in depth. Oh shit! Oh my god!
This guy has something with licking.
I know this dude's like. Well, I mean, they are in the shock, so he's probably just getting a little taste of what's to come.
Yeah. And then, okay, we'll go, wheel him back the other way.
Yeah, probably tomorrow or the day after, I'm going to check out some of the special features.
Yeah,
Maybe even later tonight, just check some of them out.
yeah, they're quite interesting, really.
Yeah, I am glad I got the 3-disc versions, though.
Yeah, I mean, they're worth it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, and you see just how beautiful the packaging is and everything.
Oh, yeah. And the thing is, though, I want to know more, so I'm glad I got the features.
Yeah,
It's weird, though, we're doing these, and this is just by coincidence, that Blu-ray of Bloodshock's coming out, like next
yeah,
week or something.
yeah.
It took so long for some reason, but
It did.
it's not even that
don't know
much
why.
cheaper. I don't understand it.
I think some people just literally just want the Blu-ray.
Yeah,
You know?
but I mean, this is 25. That is like 17.99. I mean,
Yeah,
literally, it's only like $7 cheaper. But I
yeah,
guess to some people, I mean, I'd
yeah,
rather just pay the extra 7 just for the packaging alone.
yeah. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, it's badass. That is one thing. The two movies are totally different, though.
Yeah,
But they
yeah,
still
very
fall
much
under
so.
that guinea pig. He uses that saw, right?
I'm pretty sure he does. Yeah.
I hope he does.
Hmm.
What is a bone saw?
Yep.
Yeah, what does he cut? I want to see what he cuts into. I'm assuming the skull, but I could be wrong. I've never seen it like double bladed like that.
I know it's kind of. I don't know whether that's an actual medical instrument or not.
Yeah.
I mean, most of the other things seem to be. I love that. It's just like a foot switch.
Yeah, kind of like a tattoo machine.
Yeah. And you can't help but think, what would happen if you're cutting and then your foot slipped off?
Well, it
And
would
it
just
just kind of
stop, wouldn't
stopped.
it? Yeah.
Yeah, but
And
then
you'd
you'd
have
have
to
to start
redo
it
it.
up. Yeah.
Ooh. That's what makes it, is
Oh.
just seeing like what looks like wood chips and stuff.
Yeah,
Just the
that's
debris of
just...
it.
And the sounds.
I know. Yeah, that's what I've noticed while watching these films. The sound just gets me more than the actual images do.
Yeah.
I mean, the images still get me, but
Yeah.
it's the sound that really does it.
Yeah, well, the sound makes it real, I want to say.
So
You
if
know,
if you could only have one in your what the hell is that? Another one
that's
of them
just
packings?
that's just a chunk of bone.
Oh.
Yeah.
If you could only have one in your collection, would it be bouquet or this?
Uh,
Like you could only have one.
ooh. That's a bit tough because, I mean, like I said, this is like the better movie,
Yeah. But the first
but,
one just has better gore. Or
well,
not better,
yeah,
but more.
yeah,
Or I think the first one is more... I gotta get my cat treats real quick. But yeah,
yeah,
I think this one just has like... Or the first one is more guinea pig. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's sick. Just drilling that metal piece to the bone.
Yeah. Just there you go. Oh, and it's that when the drill just slipped off, and
Yeah. Dude, that would be intense. There's no way you could be awake through that.
you know
You just
the
couldn't.
the only way you could is if you'd been drugged with something that would purposely keep you awake. And we haven't seen them give them anything, have we?
No. I mean, they could be giving them something that we're just not seeing.
Yeah.
But yeah, they basically need a...
Yeah, they'd need chemical help to stay awake
Yeah.
through this. Just put it back together and sew it up like a turkey or something. I have no clue why I just said sew it up like a turkey.
You sew a lot of turkeys?
Apparently,
What's he doing, sanitizing it?
yeah. And now some more close-ups of the stitching.
This face sew it up like a turkey.
I have no clue where that came from. Thinking on this, I think it's probably for people that don't like needles.
Yeah.
A scene like this is probably really intense. You know, I couldn't really care less because like needles and
It
the idea
depends. It
stitches
depends where
doesn't
the
really
needle
bother
would
me.
go.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like this, it don't really bother me, but like the needle to the bottom of the feet.
Yeah, that was just kind of.
Man, my cat's an idiot. Like I left it treats and it didn't think I put him out, so it just walked in it. It just walked away. It's like, dude.
Oh man, yeah.
So now it's thinking I like didn't give him anything. It's like,
Yeah, I was filming a video the other day, and my cat decided to try to eat me while I was filming it. And eventually, I had to just pick him up and like show him the camera. I'm like, "There, you've had like your guest spot. Now go away."
now you just start eating it.
Yeah, he was like, "Ah." Oh man.
I think we're getting in the last few a little bit. The color scene should be coming soon.
Yeah,
I'm interested just to see what the colors of this place look like.
yeah.
Like, do
It's
they
it's
show the walls and stuff or no?
well, they're in kind of that white room, so
Oh, okay.
very, very white, to say the least.
And how long is the color scene?
It's not long, it's just a couple of minutes, but it's really,
Oh, at least it's a couple of minutes though.
yeah. And the thing is, like I said, it's a really like grotesque scene, but it's beautiful, really. It's
Oh
hard
shit, I wasn't
to
expecting that.
yeah. Take that there, Jimmy.
Yeah, I don't,
We we don't take kindly to you doing this shit, Jimmy. I love how she just stood there like
yeah. Yeah, I wasn't expecting her to just straight up stab him in the neck.
yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. It was like,
That may be one of the best effects shot in the whole movie.
yeah. Well, one of the best, like pure effect shots, you know?
Yeah, I
'Cause
feel like if you got stabbed in the eye like that, you'd be fainted just with shock.
I would assume so. Is that your cat?
Yeah, it's the cat's tripping. And I put
Oh.
treats out for it.
Uh, yeah. The color scene's coming up, like, now.
Yeah, this girl looks kind of like an alien.
Yeah. Yeah, and you got this scene with just like two completely broken people.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm interested to see what it looks like when the color comes in.
Yeah, it's it's coming up like now.
Yeah, I feel like you wouldn't even be able to stand up though after all this.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, And yeah. I don't know what to make of their exact what their choices of things to do right now are, but you know.
They're not gonna hook up, are they?
Well, yeah, yes.
Oh wow. Jeez. Yeah, that's intense.
And they're just checking out each other's wounds and everything.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. I actually didn't think they'd even meet face to face.
Yeah.
Mittens. Oh, jeez.
Yeah. You know, and then when you think they both had their tongues cut out as well, you know?
Is it getting more color right now?
Yeah.
It feels
It's
like a
starting.
little, yeah, like
Yeah.
slowly coming back.
Yeah. Essentially, it's like,
Ew. Yeah, that's nasty.
yeah, essentially it's like, you know, when, uh,
I wasn't expecting this dude to have a full tattoo like that.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
and
is gross. This is like weird.
I know. Yeah, and the colors coming in, and
If you were these people, wouldn't you be more worried about escaping? Like, what
I
the
would,
hell?
I would think so, yeah, but, I think at this point it's like completely self-destructive.
Yeah.
I think essentially it's, you know,
Yeah, I wasn't
I'm
expecting
gonna
it to take
screw
this
you to
turn at
death.
all.
Yeah.
Wow. So this is, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
shocked he has all these tattoos.
Yeah.
They gotta be real. I mean, I don't know why they'd put that on him fake.
Yeah, I think they're real. And you see what I mean? It's a grotesque scene, but it's also kind of beautiful in a way.
Yeah.
You know? It's ugh.
Yeah. This reminds me of like Hellraiser or something.
Yeah. It has a definite Hellraiser vibe.
Yeah, this is bizarre. It almost admits it's like unreal. Like it kind of takes the realism out of it a little bit.
Yeah.
Because realistically, who would be doing this, you know? Oh,
Yeah.
dude, just tearing the stitches out.
Yeah. Like ugh. Yeah, like I said, I think essentially the whole idea here is, you know, like, damn it, we're going out. Because you know, I don't think either of them think they're gonna survive this.
But they could. That's the thing. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's funny. I'm like, they're not gonna hook up, are they? It's like it's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah.
That is a strange like uh choice to bring it into color like that, though.
Yeah. Essentially, it's kind of like the reverse of the end of Lady Vengeance.
Yeah.
You know, I guess it's the sort of thing. I mean, you know, you kind of.
What in the world?
I know.
I would be. I wish they did come. This did come with a cut though to see the whole thing in color.
Yeah. I mean, because it does exist. You know, and I think, like I said, I think it's a German release has
Yeah.
it.
It's kind of like a thing like the Human Centipede too. Like you, if you get that
Yeah.
deluxe edition, you get it the whole thing in color. Which
Yeah.
that's a movie you've seen part two, right?
Yeah. Part two is actually my favorite in the
Yeah,
series.
but I want to see it in color bad, man. Like
See,
that. I was
I
always
actually,
interested to see what that would look like in color.
yeah, I actually prefer it in black and white.
Really?
Just with those few little hints of color every now and then.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna get that set pretty soon, just to see
Yeah.
it in color. And I've actually never seen part three.
Yeah, I have it. I put it on a bit, but I didn't get through it.
Yeah, I heard it's not good. I do
Yeah.
like how they're all covered in blood here, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks badass.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, having the whole movie in black and white, though, just gives this that punch
Yeah.
that it needs.
Yeah, this seems like Marcus Cook should direct a Hellraiser movie. This is
That,
exactly what this feels like.
yeah, that would be awesome. A
I know.
Marcus Cook directed Hellraiser?
I know. I'm surprised no one's offered it to him.
Yeah, I
Especially
mean,
after seeing this.
yeah. Well, then again, I mean, it is a studio, right?
Yeah.
And, there's only so much.
Who owns Hellraiser right now? Like what,
Uh,
Lionsgate? Nah.
yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so. Well, I think, I think so. Uh, Dimension had
Yeah,
it, but
yeah.
they're
I think it is Dimension still.
yeah.
I could be wrong. No, it's the same people. Yeah. I wonder if they've even heard of Marcus Cook.
I would assume so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you think about the stuff he's done hasn't been like that mainstream at all.
No.
I mean, you got to be a pretty big horror fan to have heard of the American Guinea Pigs.
Yeah.
I wonder, it's bizarre that like Charlie Sheen is part of that legacy. You know what I mean?
I know it's kind of weird.
This is. I mean, this takes all the realism out of it, but it's badass.
Yeah.
Like it's worth it. Like this is my
Yeah.
favorite scene in the whole movie.
Yeah. And yeah. And it's a beautifully shot scene. It's horrific and
When you first
grotesque.
saw this, were you like shocked at the?
I was like, well, damn. I was like, they've kind of gone above and beyond here.
I would have loved to be on set during this scene though,
Yeah, it'd be like, what the hell?
just off at the sideline.
Yeah, it's kind of, there you go.
Man, just the pace of it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was quite an ending.
Yeah. That's not even the ending yet. We still
Oh,
got a
really?
bit of a, yeah. See, yeah, so essentially they screwed themselves to death.
Really? I mean, like, what more in the story could they say? I mean, I feel like that would be it. Oh,
Uh,
here we go. Oh, it goes. Oh shit, he's still doing it.
yeah.
I assumed he was just dead or something.
Yeah, no, he's just missing an eye.
Wow.
And now he looks more like a comic book villain.
Yeah, that's crazy though. They didn't escape at the end.
Yeah.
Just new victim. But what sucks is he's like at the very beginning of the process.
Yeah, we know what's coming for him.
Yep. You know what's
Yeah,
crazy?
what's
There's probably
interesting,
people in real life that do this kind of stuff.
I wouldn't be surprised. It wouldn't surprise me. This is here, this sort of shows you everything that led up to them getting taken.
Yeah. Like why they get taken or whatever.
Yeah. And it sort of changes how you feel about everything.
Oh, that's the girl, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. And is that the dude or no?
Yeah.
So what's going on? Were they like a couple or something before all
Mm,
this, or are these two different houses?
there are two different
Oh, she's
houses.
got a knife straight up. Is this dude like almost like punishing him for like killing people?
In a way, um, Sphinx say they're not very good people.
Wow, and
So
you're over here
may
feeling worse, feeling sorry for him this whole time.
yeah, and this changes your whole.
Wow. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
Mm,
We're over here feeling sorry, and well, I was at least.
yeah,
Yeah, that's crazy. That's eerie right there.
yeah,
Wow. Yeah, that changes the whole perspective of the movie.
yeah,
So you were watching it knowing that. That's crazy.
yeah, yeah. It's the sort of thing. Every now and then, a movie comes along that does that. You think it's one way, then it swaps it around right at the end, and yeah, it goes completely in a different direction.
Wow. But how do they get where does the doctor come in?
Uh, I think it shows it, if I remember right. I think.
I like how she has a knife and the homeboy has a screwdriver.
Yeah. I mean,
They're
out of
showing
all,
all these names. It's like, were there even this many people in it?
well, apparently.
Just
Oh,
hacking at her with a screwdriver.
yeah. I mean, really, you'd think that there would have been a better weapon than a
Oh shit.
screwdriver.
I wonder if that's just one of the cast member of the crew's daughter.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I know the baby in Bouquet of Guts and Gore. That was just some cast members or some crew member's kid.
It would be funny when that kid gets old enough, the baby from the first one,
Yeah.
is like 16 or whatever, and you show her the movie.
Yeah.
It's like,
Well,
here was all you were in.
shit.
It's like, what the hell?
She's probably like, oh, no wonder I'm so screwed up.
I mean, it's been a long time since I've seen Aeropostale. I
Yeah.
haven't heard of that brand in a long time. Is that even a brand anymore?
I don't know.
Did you have that up in Canada or no?
I think so. Yeah. I seem to remember it.
Yeah, that's crazy how it just changes the whole perspective of it.
Yeah. And I mean,
Oh
makes
shit, killed the kid too.
yeah. I love that those screwdrivers sticking out of the back of the head.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Uh,
Yeah, most movies don't have the balls to kill a kid.
no, I always applaud a movie that is willing to kill a kid.
Garbage Day.
Yeah, and I love that the fact that the lamp there still has like a
Plastic
plastic
on it.
one.
My lamp does. I
Yeah?
never bothered to take it off, no. So hey, realistic.
Yeah.
Did you notice too, she had a tattoo on her arm. It looked like the symbol from Twin Peaks. Like the
Oh,
little, I think it was a
might
Twin
be.
Peaks tattoo.
It could very well be. You never know.
That's crazy. Marcus Cook now has part of the guinea pig legacy.
Yeah.
That'd be quite a legacy to be part of.
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping. I wonder if they show the logo again at the end.
I I I don't know. I think they might.
Yeah, that's quite a cast list there. Just like 10 names.
Yeah.
Most movies got like 50.
Yeah. I know, it's kind of crazy. I just noticed something interesting there. It just said, bit back there, effects by Dustin Mills.
Wow.
I wonder if that's the same Dustin Mills.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Special thanks Dave Parker. He's a
Yeah.
reviewer who's really... You've heard of Dave Parker, right?
Oh yeah. What's his name? Mr. Parker, right?
Yeah, Adrian Baez. I heard of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr.
Yeah.
Parker, he's cool.
I think
Bringing pizza to the set, it was good.
I think he might be the one that actually has that prop from
Really?
Bouquet of Guts and Gore. I think he might be the one that has it.
I'm trying to see if I see a name on here, Derek Porgy. Because I don't know if he donated to this movie, but I know he donates to a lot of Unearthed Indiegogo. Like, I know he's a donated to Flowers too.
That's cool.
So I'm trying to see if he's on this or
Ain't
not.
the chosen one.
Yeah. See, I wish I would have seen Flowers, but like a month ago, because I
Yeah.
probably would have donated to Flowers too.
Yeah. I always think it would be cool just to have your name in the credits of a
Yeah,
movie.
that's why I'd want it. Yeah.
You know, I mean, because a lot of the time you end up in listed on
IMDb.
IMDb as well, and you're like,
Yep.
oh yeah, go take a look at my IMDb page.
Now on your Blu-ray, does like the letters kind of get darker than brighter? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like do
Yeah,
they
it
go in
does.
it? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Wow, a lot of people
I
donate
know.
it.
Probably like dollar donations.
Could be, but hey, you still get
Oh
in
yeah.
the. I always know when you see
It
the.
said Michael Fox. I wonder if that's Back to the Future.
That
That'd be
would be
funny
funny.
as hell,
That would. You know what I think would be awesome? If it just said Charlie Sheen.
dude. That would be badass. I wonder
Yeah.
if he keeps up with any of this.
I don't know. I
I mean, I
really
doubt
don't.
it. See how they probably keep getting Charlie Sheen as he's on so much drugs and stuff and all that.
Yeah, probably.
Because I did hear that with that first Flower of Flesh and Blood, they I guess the true story is he this dude got it and showed it at a party,
Yeah.
and like Charlie Sheen got so worked up over it he called the FBI,
Oh
and
man.
now he has AIDS.
Yeah.
Now Charlie Sheen's badass though.
He is. I mean, I always thought that was awesome in
He's
the
just ripe for
second
making fun of.
oh, he is. Was it the second Machete movie where they cast him as the
The
president?
president, yeah.
I thought that was awesome.
That was like right
And
in
it
the
was
middle of his whole rants and
yeah, and it just worked perfectly.
yeah. Yeah, he's more like would he I don't even know if he even gets roles anymore. Like Two and a
I
Half Men was like a phenomenon though.
Yeah, and then he kind of got fired.
Yeah, then he had that show Anger Management. But that lasted longer than I thought.
Yeah.
But I think the AIDS thing really kind of like
Yeah,
I heard he only came out because someone was blackmailing him.
probably. I believe that.
Yeah.
You know, it's the thing is, I mean, really, like let's be honest. It's none of our business if he has AIDS.
No, I mean
You know,
Anthony
you know,
Perkins did.
yeah, it's none of our business.
Yeah.
You know, I guess the whole thing with Charlie Sheen is, he wasn't telling people,
Yeah.
which is kind of a dick move,
Especially when he's known for sleeping around.
Yeah.
I mean, but he does have the tiger's blood. I mean,
Oh yeah, so there you go. It apparently AIDS doesn't affect the tiger's blood.
dude, do you
It just
remember,
makes
were
him
you
winning.
keeping up with all his rants back in the day?
I saw a bunch of them and I was just kind of like, man, seriously?
Yeah, like he's
Like
like,
like
yeah,
just
I'm on a
stop.
drug. It's called Charlie Sheen.
That was pretty good. I gotta
Yeah, he was
admit.
badass.
Yeah. I mean, it's the sort of thing, he's just crazy enough to pull it off.
Yeah.
You know?
He had the two goddesses,
Yeah.
those like twins that were.
Oh, they probably have AIDS now too.
Oh yeah, dude. But he was married to Denise Richards. She was pretty hot, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. It makes you wonder sometimes, like how.
Oh, back then Charlie Sheen was badass. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
like how we're ending the American Guinea Pig commentaries talking about Charlie Sheen.
Well, it's kind of
It's
apt,
fitting,
isn't it?
yeah.
I mean, yeah, he certainly, he's had
It all
almost,
ends with Charlie Sheen.
it begins and ends with Charlie Sheen. Famous last words.
Like if they made a guinea pig box set again, it should just be like Charlie Sheen's face on the front.
That would be hilarious. I know what I would like to see. I'd like to see just like an introduction to the guinea pig series with Charlie Sheen, where he's just like, I was at this party. This guy put this on, and I had to call the FBI. It was that bad.
Man, if I was Marcus Cook, I would have. I'd do make the next one, make it real meta, and be like,
Yeah.
it'll begin with like Charlie Sheen calling the FBI, and then people breaking into his house and turning him into a snuff film.
That would be awesome. Honestly, it really would. I mean, and it would totally work.
It'd be funny.
Oh man. Yeah.
Instead of like you know how it'll be we're doing the spoof series. It'll be American Test Rat, Tiger's Blood.
There you go. There you go.
That'd be badass. That would Bloodshock, Tiger's Blood.
That would be awesome. Oh man. Definitely. That could work.
I'd laugh
Oh,
if we see like Unearthed box set. It's like they totally just ripped our idea.
you know what? I wouldn't even be mad. I'd just be like,
I'd
dude.
be like, you're sending us a free 3-disc edition though, right?
Yeah.
It's like it's the least you could
Oh
do.
man. Yeah.
And
Oh.
I want all the fucking variant covers.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, I love unearthed films though. I really do.
Yeah.
I mean,
Besides Red Room 1.
yeah.
I ain't even bothering with part 2, but yeah,
They
Red
they
Room
are
1
what
was
they
one of the
are.
worst movies I ever
You know,
seen in my life.
it was just kind of meh.
Yeah.
It
You
wasn't
actually
anything
bought them? Like,
special.
where did you get them?
I got them. Where did I get them? I think I got them. There was some sale going on the site, and it was like like 2 for 1 or something like that, or buy two get buy two get one free or something like that. So I picked them up. I got them cheap. I know that. They were under I think they were under $5 a piece.
Oh, okay.
So I got a good deal on them. So
Yeah, I also didn't like Sheepskin, but I know you like that one.
I dug Sheepskin. I found the short film on it was actually better.
Yeah. And that
Yeah.
one even comes with I think a black and white version too, right? Color
Um,
version and a black and white version.
I don't know.
I think it does.
It might. Yeah. Yeah. Unearthed are a good company though. I mean, you pretty much know what you're gonna get
Yeah,
when
and
when you
they have
pick
a
up
lot
an
of
Unearthed
titles
title.
too.
Yeah, I mean
There's a
some aren't as good as others.
Yeah, there's a few I want to check out. Like I know I want to see Madness of Many
Yeah.
because it's got to be decent for him to give it the 3-disc treatment.
Yeah. Well, essentially anything that's been given a 3-disc,
Yeah, there hasn't been a whole lot. I think just the guinea
yeah,
pigs, flowers,
yeah,
Madness of
Atros,
Many, Atros. I think that's it.
yeah,
Oh,
um,
Francesca,
yeah,
which I want
yeah.
to check that out too.
I've heard that's really good, actually.
Yeah, me too. But there's one
Yeah.
I want to check. Two I want to get really. Probably my next Honor Films purchases will probably be one called Mechanics.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That looks pretty cool. And then there's one called like the Fame de Mort trilogy.
Oh yeah, I've seen the thing for that. Yeah,
Yeah, it looks kind of cool.
yeah. You know what I want to get? They have a set called Harakiri.
Oh, I've heard of that. I don't really know anything about it.
All it is it's 3 films of like Japanese girls, like in costumes or whatever, that then commit seppuku.
Oh, okay.
That's
Is it like
that's
an
all
actual
all it
box
is.
or is it just a slimline case?
I think it's a box. I don't know. I've never actually seen it. I've seen it like pictures of it,
Yeah.
but I've never actually seen it in
Because
person.
I know it's not that much.
No, it's pretty cheap at Grindhouse. I know that.
Yeah. Dude,
Uh,
it sucks. I'm glad I picked up most of the, well, not these, but a lot of my Unearthed films during the half off sale.
yeah, yeah,
But that was a really good sale, dude.
yeah. Hopefully, it'll happen again.
Yeah, I wish I would have picked these up during that sale because I think they were only like $15.
Yeah, probably.
But hey, they were worth 25, so.
Definitely worth it.
But I'm gonna end the recording here.
Okay, cool.
But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed our American Guinea Pig Bloodshot commentary.
Yeah,
This is Corey's Grip.
this is BDG Reviews.
Peace.
Peace.